Hi Enjoyer, how are you doing? Oh, hi Yoni, how are you doing, guys? Hi hi Mirak. Thank you Yoni, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for joining. So yeah, like today, like yes, couple streams back to back. I did that Tulpa anyway, but why not? I decided to like do like, let's say, like some kind of dedicated one, but we can discuss whatever you want. Because like we have some news, by the way. I bought some reruns in a 5.2. Yes, like we still in 5.0. So yeah, we're at least I and Enjoyer definitely we're waiting for Xilonen. Yeah, I gonna skip her weapon definitely, but it's up to you if you want to go for that weapon. Because if I'm not mistaken, one of the passive of that weapon says that it's not stackable, but we will need to get more info, like official info. So yeah, overall it's like that. I will try different team comps, inspire lobbies against that Tulpa. So yeah, if you have question about it. Oh hi Ezzy, how are you doing? New Genshin collaboration for real, McDonald's. That's crazy. Actually, you know, like why Enjoy. I don't like collaboration with Genshin Impact. I will explain you why. Because always when they do something like that, yes, we get something, but so late. Like mostly, like let's say if you remember back then when we got like let's say gliders, you know, like we sometimes we cannot get gliders with KFC, you know, or Aloy the character. Do you remember with PlayStation? So yeah, it was the same. Like all of the PlayStation players got her like a month before like all of the other players. So yeah, it's a little bit like, you know, like they kind of divide some other players with yeah, it's a little bit you know, frustrating, I would say, but we'll see. Maybe they will give up something. I don't believe Scar is returning. I mean, he's just had... Actually, yes, but... you know, like, maybe... and I will say why in 5.2. It because of Chaska. It might be, Yoni. You know why? Because we will get Chaska, and alongside Chaska, we can get one animal. It's not a bad idea, actually. Any confirmation leaks about 5.2 because I got lost? Yes, we have some, Mirak. Like, we have, like, we will get Chaska in a 5.2. She's going to be animal, bow character. 5-star. Or maybe Wanderer, just maybe, because like a second animal, but we'll see. Yes, it's not confirmed. Also, we will get Ororon, 4-star character. If you remember that Archon quest, like he was alongside Capitano, like yeah, it's like not Archon quest. I'm sorry, it was a teaser. If I'm not the first teaser we got. So yeah, and that's it. No more news about that. No 4-star whatsoever. The only thing we know, like maybe in a 5.1, by the way, with Xilonen, we can get Kuki Shinobu and Sara, Kuki Shinobu, and one Dendro. Just maybe. We'll see. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Raiden. I'm sorry, it's Raiden. It's like Kinich and Raiden. It's not Xilonen. With Raiden and like with Kinich and Raiden, second phase banners 5-star, we will get Kuki Shinobu. We will most likely we will get Sara and one more Dendro or Pyro. We'll see though. Ozzy, I mainly use either Vaporous team or Hyperbloom against it. Actually, yes, Azi, you're right. I mean, like, but it depends on the characters. You know why? Because Vape easy, because he is Hydro. Let's do something like this, if you don't mind. Let me start. If you have any questions, I want to start like
in this era of
I want to use Kachina as well to test her and Zhongli, how it goes. Like, you know, the team like. For me, yes, Hyperbloom, like, it's, unfortunately, it's, you need to, like, pass the first one. I like, you can use, like, team like this. It's, like, Traveler and Shinchu. Like, why Shinchu? For defensive utility, that's it. You can go, instead of Shinchu, you can go Official. Official is not great, actually, but because anyway, she cannot attack those Dendro cores. Anyway, she will attack that Tulpa, you know, but at least something, at least damage. I don't want to use 5-star. So yeah, let's consider Traveler. It's Constellation 6 Traveler, Constellation 6 Fischl, Constellation 0 Kukishinobu, and Constellation 3 Yao Yao. So yeah, you can go like Raiden, EM Raiden. Actually, EM Raiden is a great in here. The problem is like not first chamber, but second one. So yeah, with this team, you can easily, yes, pass this one, but second one, it's going to be pretty difficult. So, like, we can go like this team instead of like Whip, also possible, yes. Like with Shanling, Bennett, something like that. Okay. And I heard there will be an event in... Yes, about that, yes, in 5.2, you're right. In 5.2, according to some info, we will get some Dragon Spine event, maybe. And if you ask me, you know, Dragon Spine is a great area. It's not region, as you know. If I'm not mistaken, it belongs to Mondstadt. So yeah, that's great area. And would be nice because like most of the players maybe like already like explored all of the stuff, chest and other stuff. So yeah, so it would be nice. Also, according to some info, we will get some new chest in Natlan, you know, in a 5.1. So maybe some kind of event, something like that, where you can get up to 400 Primogems. Actually, they need to do that because, you know, about like when you get a new version of the game, let's say 5.1 is going to be a new one, right? With the new characters. When you don't have anything to explore, it's so boring to play the game. Like, yes, okay, we got xilonen, or we got like, let's say new characters, something like that. But, you know, like, at least something playable would be nice. So yeah, they decided to do something like that. Would be nice. Like, you know, kind of small event. Because they need to do that. If you ask me, I don't need to any map expansion. But if they do something rerun, let's say old areas with a chest, with event, which is going to be like for 42 days, something like that would be nice. They did the same thing. Just a second, let me go maybe like this team and try it, then we'll decide. So yeah, she buffed so much. Which one? Enjoy. Which one? I will definitely go. Yes, actually yes, of course. I mean like no, enjoy. Just keep that in mind. She doesn't buff. Xilonen doesn't buff. Xilonen, like the main her kit. It's debuff, it's not buff. Buff comes from that set. Just like, it's like, you know why? It's, you need to know that because she is not only supportive character, she also can be a DPS character. Because when you play in a mono geo team, she will be DPS. She cannot activate that debuff functions. So yeah, in this case, you're going to use new set, which is Obsidian Codex. Like, you know, like this one. You know, to increase her damage. It's also possible. Yes, according to some like footages and videos, the damage output is not so great, but multiplier is not bad. I mean, let's say it's not terrible. It's kinda maybe like Noel, something like that, you know, but you can increase that damage by using Goro, by using Yunjin to increase her normal attacks, you know. So yeah, it's possible to increase that damage. About the maps, by the way, like Miraku says that we will get something in Dragon's Spine. Back then, we got the same thing in Enconomia. As you know, guys, Enconomia is not so popular, you know, trash map, like completely trash. It's not so good, you know, like, yeah. So yeah, back then we haven't had Wanderer, by the way. The only character who was like pretty playable, it was Venti and Kazuha. That's it. I mean, because like Kazuha can like do that eat skill with jump, and Venti also. So yeah, also we have a gadget which allow you to like fly kinda like that, you know. Let me show you why. It's because this area, it's not this place, but some of the, yeah, like these places, you know, They're so annoying. So yeah, let me show you guys. So now, yes, now we have... Did I miss something? For real? You see, I just like... I'm not gonna lie, it's like, yeah, I missed something in here. Damn. Even though it's 100% done, see, I still... Let me mark this place. So yeah, if you see this place, it's terrible. It's like so bad. You cannot, like, you need to find a way to go like up. It's not difficult, it's just annoying, you know? And they too, like, made this place more attractive. They just, oh my gosh, yeah. It's like that. And without Wanderer, Venti or any other character, it's difficult to... Just a second, guys. Let me mark this place. I had no idea about that. Alright.
Skyward!
Now I have like... Xianyun is great, actually. I like her so much. She's great in exploration, actually. For real, I missed something right here. Yes, I missed that. Just crazy. Alright. I will not do it today at the moment, but yes, it's not from the event or something. So yeah, the point is, yeah. And now they want to do something in Dragon's Point. Dragon's Point is a great area, by the way. So yeah, I like it so much. And because of that, you know, like, yeah, freezing stuff, etc. So it's fun to play. It's fun to play, not gonna lie. Would be nice. Yes, like, it's a long way to 5.2, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, hi Ali, how are you doing? Hi Mr. Dever, long time no see. Maybe Albedo around. Oh, Mirak, by the way, yes, maybe. You know why? Because we haven't seen Albedo for a long time, and Albedo, if you ask me, great character. Yes, he has some problems, especially with that skill. When you place that skill in the water, something like that, it disappears immediately. So fighting him against like this Tulpa, like in Fontaine, it's like, yeah, it disappears. It's like, it's a problem. In Spiral Abyss you can do that. But overall he is a great character. He buffs, he can gives you elemental mastery from his burst, by the way, for 10 seconds, 125 elemental mastery. He is like, actually I use him a lot instead of Zhongli, but now we have Kachina, and if you ask me which character is better to go, Kachina or Albedo, I would definitely say Albedo. Even though Albedo can increase damage of your transformative reactions like Hyper Bloom, you know, like Virgin, because of that EM, he's Geo. But Kachina can give you up to 40% elemental damage bonus out of that new supportive set. So yeah, I will try Kachina against Tulpa as well, to show you like difference between Zhongli and Kachina. Come on, get. Mirak, you with Dragon's Point event, Albedo might have a run. Mirak, by the way, if you remember, I don't know if you remember, guys, when, by the way, that was a event when we got like that news, like back then it was new, that Cinnabar sword. You know, it's like fake Albedo who is banned at that. That event maybe was one of the best events in this game. That event was just crazy, actually. That's fake Albedo. Yeah, that was crazy event back then. In Dragon's Spine. Dragon's Spine was my early game nightmare. For real, I didn't know that, Mr. Dever. I'm a busy, so yeah, a long time. Oh good, Mr. Dever, no problem. Yes, kinda, yes, maybe Ali, we will get Wanderer around, but you know, like, it's still questionable, maybe because of Chaska, because Chaska also is going to be like, but, you know, like, maybe we will get Xianyun. I will explain you why. Wanderer or Xianyun, because Wanderer can fly, Xianyun can jump, And if you ask me which character is better for exploration, not damage, for exploration, I would say Xianyun. She is way better. She is a healer, fun, not fun to play, but way more, I would say, yeah, comfortable to play. You know, I don't like this flying mechanic from Wanderer, even though I should admit that yes, that mechanic is convenient. I don't have Wanderer. I don't like this like DPS anemo so much, you know. But still, maybe it's going to be either like Xianyun or Wanderer alongside Chaska, maybe on a second phase, you know. So yeah, let's try like this team. It's like, yeah, it's the first one. Unfortunately,
Hey, make yourselves at home.
The tides beckon.
pass this one.
Time to shine.
Shine down.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
By the way, what set is good? Mr. DeBear, actually you can use both of them. I mean, if mostly of course it's supportive set, which is Cinnabar City, like which you use on Kachina. Second one is like I would say DPS one, you also can use that. So yeah, but mostly Cinnabar of course, like yeah, at defense, full defense, energy recharge if you need that burst back, and that's it. She's not so difficult to build, by the way. If you want to go for her weapon, you can go. Her weapon is crazy, but if you want to skip it, that craftable one is just more than enough. It increases weapon or by doing by using elemental skills. So yeah, it's like quite useful weapon. Okay, and Arlecchino might have a rerun. Yes, exactly, Mirak. Actually, you're right. I mean, you know why in a 5.2? Because I still think we will get Columbina, even though so many like info about that she is not going to be released in a Natlan. I think she will, because yes, we definitely won't get Capitano, because yeah, it's impossible. But Columbina will get her release in like a Natlan. Because yes, at the moment we don't have any storyline like quest, etc. Which is related to Columbina, but maybe we will get some, you know, like because in that teaser, like Hoyo gives us, like a first teaser, I mean, they showed a lot, but not all of the stuff, you know, maybe they just hid something. So yeah, we will get Arlecchino definitely. Not a bad character, I would say, at Constellation 0. You can use so many different, like, I have Arlecchino with her weapon, and I can check. I usually try this. Yes, against Tulpa she is crazy, she's great. But still, you can use like Shanlink and Bennett duo, which is also pretty good. 5.3, so yeah, they could do that as they did with Kazuha. Then they're releasing xilonen 5. Well, actually, yes, you're right. I mean, you know, like, let's say yes, but at the same time, like, yeah, I got what you mean. Yeah, like, you mean that like Kazuha is supportive, xilonen is supportive, but Arlecchino and Mavuika, like, they're a little bit different characters. Mavuika at Constellation, because Arlecchino is like, she is a pure DPS character. She is a DPS. She is not supportive. She is nothing like that. And she used that Bond of Life trash mechanic. I mean, you know, like, its mechanic is really good on Arlecchino and Chlorine, but overall it's not so great, actually, unfortunately. It's limiting the character damage, you know, a little bit, even though, like, Arlecchino is great. So yeah, but Mavuika mostly, like, according to some info, her skill will give you DPS, some damage, and her burst will give you some supportive utility, like let's say some pyro aura. But we'll see. I mean, yes, maybe. Why not? But still, getting so many great characters, it's difficult to, like, you know why, especially for new players, it's a little bit difficult to decide which character to go. You know, like, we will get, by the way, alongside, like, we should get Neuvillette as well within 5.2, 3 or 4, something like that. So yeah, Neuvillette is also crazy character. I will definitely get Arlecchina if she reruns. Neuvillette also. Yes, Neuvillette, I would suggest. Oh, congrats with that. I have like 281 now. That's crazy, actually. You know why? And I would suggest, like, save as much as you can, because, like, in the future, we will get crazy characters. Yes, me, like, I also, like, hype about a couple of them. Because, like, you know, when you heard that Chaska can fly and can change her elemental element, sounds like, you know, like, she is crazy, right? Yes, of course, it's like, it will happen when she use her elemental skill most likely and use night soul points, you know, something like that, definitely. So yeah, let's say for every second, she, like, in that state, in like converted state, she will use 10 night soul points, something like that, you know, like, so it's like riding that shark, that surfing on that shark, mualani like do usually, you know, spending 10 night soul points if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, why not? We'll see. It's also a little bit questionable because she is going to be DPS character, and which element will be her main as a DPS, animal or the converted one? Because, like, if she can do, like, in cryo state, do cryo damage, that's going to be crazy. You know why? Because you can go, let's say you want to do some pyro, right? And if you do swill, you get that element. You can go with good pyro character, let's say Xianyun, for example, right? You swill pyro and you get that pyro infusion, like, it's not a fusion but conversion, something like that, and you have double pyro. And if that also elemental, like, resonance is also works or not, you know, 25% additional attack damage bonus, which is like additional attack buff. So yeah, it's a lot of question, to be honest, but we'll see, because it should be counts. Like 25% attack, it's not a bad buff for your team. So, well, she needs all defense goal. Yes, actually, yes, about that, Mr. Dever. But you can go, like, I will try different, like, artifacts. I would say you can go energy recharge sands. It's going to be like energy recharge sands, defense goblet, and defense circlet. You know why energy recharge? Because her ascension is defense. Her weapon, craftable, gives you 69% defense. When you use elemental skill, she gets additional 60% at R1. I mean, that's craftable. Also, she has, like, her defense stats is pretty high. So at level 90, she will get enough. And you will get 2 stats. So yeah, overall, you will get more than 3k, which is a cap for her. I mean, like, it's not limit, but you need to get at least 3k. If I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So more than 3k, I mean, like, it's okay. I mean, you can just, like, healing more than that, because that debuff function, by the way, guys, like, that debuff function, it doesn't scale on defense at all. It's like increased by leveling up talent. So at level 10, she can debuff up to 36%. Alrighty, let me just stop wishing only, and you will get more. Actually enjoy, right? You know why? Because if you want to, now I have 300 pull. Congrats, guys. I mean, like, you know why? Because in the future, let's say, not in the future, of course, in couple patches, we will get crazy characters. Not gonna lie, especially if you see how these new sets are crazy. Like, new set for Mualani is just insane. Mualani gets, like, crit rate ascension. It's like 20% plus 5% plus 40% from that set. So it's already without any, like, any artifacts. you get like 65, like let's say yes, you need artifacts, but at level 0. So yeah, with artifacts at level 0, you get like 65% crit rate already. So that's crazy. So yeah, in the future, like that's why all of these natlan characters, especially DPS characters, going to be pretty powerful. Like Kinich, by the way, yes, Kinich might be not so good initially. You know why? Because we still don't have any supportive character for Kinich who can use that new supportive set. So yeah, we have Geo Kachina. Yes, you can test with Mualani, by the way, and you know how, because that's, let's say you said, unfortunately I don't have Mualani and cannot do this test, but what you can do if you have Mualani, you just can check if you like go for that 4-piece supportive set on Mualani and try to use with any Dendro character, create course, Dendro course, and check if that Dendro character gets some buff. If that character gets some 40% buff, Dendro buff, that is crazy. You know why? Because in the future, you can increase like DPS by 40% for all of your Dendro characters. Let's say not all of them, of course, on the DPS one, all of them, but it's not useful for all of them. Let's say Yao Yao doesn't need that, you know. Traveler, maybe it depends how you use it, but Alhaitham, yes, Tignari, yes, Nahida, yes, of course. So yeah, Kinich also. So yeah, so actually, yeah, very interesting things like in the future. But still, Mualani can be like you can test with Mualani. Well, Mualani was trash, just damage not good for mobile. You know, like. If you ask me about Mualani, let's say it's like, you know, like it's like that. If you compare with Neuvillette and damage, she is better than Neuvillette in damage. But if you need more comfortable play, Neuvillette is way better, you know, and Neuvillette still does a lot of damage. So it's like that. I mean, let's say if you have Neuvillette, or you at least played Neuvillette a couple times and you get used to him, then yes, Mualani might be a little bit clumsy for you, because like, yeah, she's a little bit not so comfortable to play, I would say, you know, even though damage output is just crazy. Just imagine with a craftable weapon at Constellation 0 you can do like 1 or 2 million damage, which is crazy. Yes, you need to try a couple times and especially when you fight again mobile enemies, small and swift enemies, yeah, it might be a little bit difficult and like challenging, but still, she is great DPS. And if you don't have Neuvillette and never played him, go for Mualani easily. She is not a bad character at all, and especially she made for Natlan. Unfortunately, that lava stuff, you know. Mark, Arlecchino, Banish and Link Fischl, solo team. Yes, great team, by the way. Arlecchino, Banish and Link Fischl is a great team. If you want me to, Miracle, let me try this team you told me about. Like first, let me do this team, then I will try this one. The only problem with this team is Arlecchino. You know why? Because Arlecchino can die quite quickly if you like. You need to switch from Arlecchino, because Arlecchino can be healed only by herself. That's a problem. But this team is crazy. For me, just like I want to like say that my Fischl is Constellation 6. She has pretty good. Let me show my build first. So I will switch my weapon. I use like this one, but I will switch to White Tassel. Just like, I don't know which weapon you have, but let's go White Tassel to do more like, you know, like free-to-play friendly DPS. She's Constellation 0. I use this set, but I can switch to like, let me switch to, just a second, to Glad set. I have like, I usually use Glad set. Oopsie. $7.9 to $2.20. 120, but I have like 4. Just a second. Let me just... Oh, if I'm not mistaken, I just like... I used... Yeah. I don't remember which... Just a second. Let me check, like, if I have, like... I have this one. Was a crazy amount of, like, crit rate. With elemental master and attack. Actually, this would be way, way better. You know? Because, like, this crit rate is just insane. I have this one as well. This one is good with energy recharge. This one will decrease my energy. Actually, I want to get like 120 energy recharge. Hi Naban, how are you doing? By the way, heard Hutao in 5.1. So yeah, Hutao is going to be alongside Nahida, by the way. And if you ask me, guys, it's going to be this banner, like for 5.1. It's going to be Xilonen, Chiori, Hutao, and Nahida. And if your account is new, I would suggest to go for Nahida. Alone, like all of these characters, not worth it at all for you if your account is new. You know why? Because Nahida is the best Archon in this game. And you can, like, yes, like she will be way, way more valuable for your account than any other characters. Just a second. Yeah, it's like... I'm sorry guys, yeah, I just like, I should have do that like before. If I'm not mistaken, I use this one. But I will go like 5 bit. That's alright. I mean, like, I will not change anything. Like 79 to 220, 120, that's alright. I mean, like, attack is like, yes, it's because of weapon. And yes, I don't have second pyro in the team. I can switch any of them. Maybe I should switch this pyro, you know? To get like, let's go like, let's switch this to this pyro. So yeah. I just forgot which one I used. If I'm not mistaken, that it was Plume. It was this Plume, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's go this one. So yeah. Yeah, let's go this one. All right. One more was Homa. Oh yes, about that. Actually, you're right. I forgot about that. Unfortunately, second one is going to be not so great. Oh yeah, I forgot about my official Mirak. I'm sorry. So yeah, my official is like this, like Constellation 6. Constellation 6. Weapons 5-star, but it's like from a standard banner, and a stat is like this. So it's like not a bad build. And artifacts is Golden Troop, 4-piece. Homa, exactly. Homa, I forgot about that. By the way, pardon. So yeah, let me try this one. Then I will switch to other teams. Because, like, you know, like, you still can use 4 stars, and I will try Kachina, and I want to compare Kachina and Zhongli, you know, because like all of you guys have Kachina because she is like given us for free, but most of you don't have Zhongli. And if Kachina can do better than Zhongli, which is possible, you know why? Because yes, it depends on that, on his artifacts. If you go for Petra and you can keep that pillar on a field, then you can get additional 20% attack damage buff. If you cannot, and Tulpa will destroy it, then you will get only resistance shed, 20%. So yeah, let's go like this team first. It's official. Shanling and Bennett, right? This team is great. I mean, like, yeah, it's, by the way, you can clear this Spoil Abyss with this team. Like, even second one, I will do it as well.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
Illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Be sanctified.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in...
There is no escape.
I see everything. Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
Kachina Zhongli? No, actually you can do that, but you know what's the problem with Kachina Zhongli against Tulpa? You need some reaction. Yes, you can go maybe Kachina, Zhongli, and Shanling and Bennett. Not a bad team, I would say. I can try this team as well, by the way. But you know, like maybe some of the players don't have Zhongli, which is a problem, you know. But in shielding, I don't like shielding so much, but still. Okay, let's do it.
Transfix.
On reveal. Ha! Teamwork is drip. Nice and spicy. You're toast. Boba, get them.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Going in.
This is where overruled. Let's light it up.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Unfortunately, you know what?
Nice and spicy.
Unfortunately, yeah. She is so fragile.
Laid bare.
I'm going in. By royal decree.
She's like, I mean, Alekina so fragile. And let me do against that, like, you know, another one. Just for test purpose. Now Homa is giving me attention. I'm a trial. Actually, yes, if you ask me, Mr. Dever, I would, you know, like, I never suggest you guys go for weapons. But, you know, no need to go so much deep. But do at least maybe one multi or two multis is worth it. I mean, just try your luck. You know why? Because Homa is a great weapon. Even though I don't use it so much, but if you have Hutao, Homa is like super versatile weapon. You can use that weapon on any character, and if you low on damage, that weapon can be used on HP scalers and on attack scalers. So yeah, that like great weapon, and I will suggest you. You know, my question: does Resonance Shred 2x elemental damage bonus, so 20%? Actually, you know, like in a one, I don't know about that. How are you? Hi Shroud, how are you doing? You know why? And I will check it. In a one, I will now do the test like with like the team like Kachina, Sucrose, Shanling and Bennett, and Zhongli, Sucrose, Shanling and Bennett. and we'll see if like Kachina can do more damage. It means like 40% is better than 20% resistance rate. Let me just finish this. Actually, yes. The main purpose of the stream was about Tulpa, so yeah. And Mirak, as you noticed, like even with that weapons, with Constellation 0 characters, let's say yes, Shanlink is Constellation 6, Bennett is Constellation 5 for me, this Tulpa is super easy. So yeah, let's go with Zhongli, Sucrose. Let's go this team. Yes, unfortunately I need to like beat that mechanical array first. So yeah, let's go like this team in a bun. Actually, this is a great test, not gonna lie. You know why? Because by doing this test, we can get if Xilonen's 36% can be better than 40% Kazuha's buff. So yeah, I get the point. Just a second. I will go Sucrose and I will show you why. Because Kazuha doesn't work so well with... and after that, I will switch with Kachina. Like level 61, maybe I will increase for later, but it's enough. Oh, if there is no pillar, so he is equivalent to Kachina. Actually, you know, it depends, but yes, I mean, like, he cannot utilize its his artifact set passive. Yes, you can use Petra instead of, like, I use Millilith, Tenacity, I use Tenacity. So yeah, in this case, yes, you can use Petra to get more damage, you know, but if I'm not mistaken, that Petra will always give you Hydro. But there is no Hydro in your team, because he's Tulpa, you know, like, it's Tulpa. But let's check, we can check.
Strike a pose! Let the world come on! Make yourselves a move!
Shine down!
Be sanctified.
Let's make Furina look. Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Hey!
Let the mighty be humble.
There is no escape!
The Temple of Wisdom!
There's a tear in my robe. Silence!
Arlecchino is best. Arlecchino is, yes, she is good actually in GR. If you ask me, I have, like, by the way, I tried couple times Neuvillette in Natlan, but Arlecchino is still like more, yeah, yes, she is a little bit difficult to play, but more satisfying. I agree with you. I mean, for me, yes, Neuvillette is super easy, but Neuvillette, by the way, is great in that lava stuff, on that lava stuff, because he can hover over that lava, which is crazy. So you don't need even mualani. So yeah, I can show you. I did that yesterday, but I can show again. Today I got Skyward Harm. For real. Monster, is it great? Actually, that bow is just insane, a shout, and I will suggest you to build that weapon. It can be used on literally any character. You know why? Because it gives you crit rate and it gives you crit damage. So yeah, if you low on this stats, which is like for DPS character, maybe one of the best stats. So yeah, Fischl, DPS Ganyu, Linei, Tignari, all of these characters can use this weapon if you low on these stats, like on crit rate and crit damage. Just keep that in mind, like of course charge attack for like let's say Amos bow for Ganyu, and for Tignari he has his own weapon, is better, but if you don't have those ones, Skyward is great. Alright, it's like Tulpa, right?
Solidify!
Boba, get them!
I didn't.
Everybody stand back!
You're toast! Right, Pip! Animal test 6308.
That's right! Let's light it up! Teamwork is true!
I will have order.
Eat this!
So it's about 59, right? It's about 59 damage. It's because of swell. I need to get my energy back.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
So,
Adventure time. Let's
you know
light
what?
it up.
As soon as I use my burst, oh yeah, okay. No, that's great. Okay, let's do something like this.
Go in.
Animal test 63.
Solidify!
I did well, but it was 59, right?
Gather!
Tulpa, get them! Absorption test. You're toast!
So yeah, 59. Let me go Kachina now. Yeah, 59, exactly. For 47, like with Zhongli, yes, but overall, like the mass with swirling 59, I will do the same, like I will use swirling. With Kachina is a little bit challenging, but it's possible. Because Zhongli, you know, like Zhongli, it's like, that shield is just crazy. But this team, by the way, with Zhongli and with Kachina as well, you can like potentially clear this abyss completely. Like yeah, floor 12. With Hyper Bloom, it's a little bit difficult.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
The tides beckon. Bow your head. Justice is blindsided.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Hey,
Be sanctified.
There is no escape.
Okay, without swirl, I guess. Yes, exactly. 40k, yes, I could like I messed up with swirling, but 59. Now let's try with Kachina buff. So yeah, unfortunately, I cannot see this buff, but let's do something like this. So
Teamwork is dreamwork.
hey, yeah. Nice and spicy. Animal test 6308.
Let's light it up.
Japan! Don't take my gun.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
You're toast. Absorption test. Really? Down!
it's 44.
Couldn't break.
Yeah. You know what? What is that 44? It's that, yeah. Just a second. And of course, I think it's better. You know why? As that 40 was that 44. Just a second. Let me try it again. Oh, hi Mirza. How are you doing? Jungle 40. Hey bro, what's is it? Team Sino, Dendro Traveler, Nahida, and Cookie. Sino, Dendro Traveler, Nahida, and Cookie. Yes, you can use this team. 44. Yes, by the way, Inaban, it's 44 means that 40. So yeah, I will need to do like a game to like to do more consistent. Mirza, you can use this team: Sino, Dendro Traveler, Nahida, and Cookie Shinobu. Yes, you need some healing for Sino. Sino also a little bit like, he doesn't have like resistance to interruption, if I'm not mistaken. He's pretty powerful, but you can go this team. I would say maybe Fischl would be better if you have like one healer, but Cookie Shinobu is not a bad character, yeah. Let me try again. I'm sorry.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive. I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Illusion shattered.
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence. Bow your head.
There is no escape.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in... Hey. The Temple of Wisdom.
Settle down.
Actually, using
Sanctified.
Nahida's burst, it's a waste. You know why? Because she gives elemental mastery only for active character, not for Neuvillette. For Neuvillette, it's like, yeah, you don't need that. In Wave team, yes. In like this team, no. Just a second. Let me just like.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Animal test 6308.
Yeah. Let's light it up.
Here goes.
Just die already.
Off we go.
Stand clear.
Just
Let's light it up.
that's why he gets that.
Adventure time. Let's light it up. Going in.
Eat this. Boba, get them. Absorption test. Animal test 63. Japan.
Let's light it up.
That buff doesn't work. I mean, like. Let me try again. That buff doesn't work. I mean, like, Kachina's buff doesn't work. I do something wrong. It's 44k. It's because like that buff doesn't work. But you know, like it should be better. I mean, like it's like only swirl. 44k, yeah. You know why? Because Kachina's buff doesn't work. I think I need to do it like maybe early before like, yeah. Just a second, let me try. Maybe I will.
Let the world come alive. Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves a room.
Illusion shattered.
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Let my name echo in song. Hey,
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Yeah, I need maybe use it a little bit early. Okay.
Let's light it up.
teamwork is your toast. Nice and spicy. Here goes. Stand clear. Animal test 63.
I just saw something.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Let's light it up!
Let's wait.
Adventure time! Adventure time! Everybody stand!
Nice and spicy. Absorption test. Come on. Oh, you're... No.
World boss. You think it's... You know what's the problem with the world boss? Actually, yes. Let's try it. The problem is you need energy. The problem is the only energy. Let's try it. Okay, and it's like not so tanky. But let's try and world boss. Oh yeah, and another problem. You cannot use Kachina's burst on a world boss. It will disappear immediately. And I don't think you can use Kachina's skill on a world boss. But let's try it. You know why? Because it's water, that's why. Just a second. But it should work. I mean, I just like do it some. Yeah, it's like skill issue actually.
I can't wait any...
But I can do different things. You know what? Yeah. One more test, like... Oh no, it's not need to do that. Yeah. It's a waste of time anyway. Just a second. Let me get some energy back.
Boba, get animal test 6308. Need to make
For real.
adjustments.
Okay, I don't need like sucrose burst anyway. I need burst like you. But we can do it on another bosses, by the way, right? We can do it on that mechanical array. Let me check.
Clear the area!
Oh no, it works actually. Alright.
Adventure time!
Teamwork is strength! Out of the front. Burn.
Ha ha ha, yeah. 2 years of playing and I still can... That's alright, I mean, like, you delete immediately, you know? It happens. That Tulpa is, yeah. Like, you know, when you get used to that shield and you go without shield, it's like, yeah, it matters. Just a second. Let me get that energy real quick. Yeah. What a shame. Okay. Then I use my Bennett burst, of course. And I use my...
Nice and spicy. Absorption test. And absorption test.
Okay. Pain and so... No, it's not like that. Shout. If I get Nahida and Furina, maybe I can do 36. Actually, you know, like, Shout, I think you can do it without Nahida and Furina. You know why? Nahida and Furina is not important like for this. You can clear second one or like with Yes, with a Shanlink and Bennett anyway, and one Geo character like Kachina. I will do the test by the way, but you can clear it. So yeah, Kachina, I don't need Kachina's burst, I don't need only her skill, so yeah, let's try it again. This boss is not so powerful like in compare with Spiral Abyss, even though level is higher. If I'm not mistaken, that Tulpa in Spiral Abyss has more HP. So yeah.
Going in!
I'm sliding him into the fire. Eat this! Stand clear. Let her rip!
Adventure time!
Hydro, Pyro 15 and 50.
Nice and spicy. Absorption test.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Tulpa, get them! Shift hands! Sorry. I pushed myself too far.
Sorry guys. Natlan is the best. What is your favorite element first? My favorite element is like, you know, maybe Electro and Dendro, but I cannot like, you know, it's a little bit difficult to say. I like Dendro because Dendro has like so many reactions. You can like do a lot of reactions. But Electro is great because with Electro you can do so many different stuff and it's fun. Overload, Electro Charge, it's just crazy reactions. Alright. Yeah, that's a pain. Let's... Oh yeah, I know where to get energy. Just a second. Yeah. 30 minutes for nothing, literally.
Race you!
It's hard to use Kachina with that boss because he is always... Actually, you know, like, maybe yes, Mirak, but you know why it's hard? It's because Kachina at level 61, only because of that. And, like, my artifacts are not on a great shape, unfortunately, you see. Like 20, 20, 12, 8, and 0. So, yeah.
Adventure time! I'm going in!
Eat this! Nice and spicy! Absorption test! Here goes!
Let's light it up!
No, it's not.
Off we go!
Stand clear!
Everybody stand back!
You're toast! Animal test 6308. Stand. Let her rip!
I cannot get damage. So yeah, maybe with Kachina, because of Tulpa, it's impossible. But you know what's the problem? The problem is not Tulpa. The problem is this space. You know what's the problem? The problem is not Tulpa. The problem is this water. You know, you always get that Hydro, like aura. But in Spell Abyss, it's not like that. You can use. Well, let's check like this, right?
Here goes! Get back!
My favorite elemental is Hydro because it's literally the center of all reaction. Actually, yes, but you know why I don't like in Hydro so much? Because you can get Hydro within open world literally from everywhere. Like rain is Hydro, you know? That's why I like to get that from outside, from overworld. Guys, I would say let me try Kachina again. Let's do like let's fight not against Tulpa. Let's do the same team against that mechanical array. What do you think, guys? Yeah. Let's go like Zhongli. Unfortunately, you cannot get. You can go with. Yes, I will go like this team. Damage is damage anyway, right? So yeah, let's go this team. I will go Sucrose. I will go Xinchu and Shenling. So something like that. Let's try it. Unlike Sucrose, the elemental. Oh, Hirohit, how are you doing? The elemental you want to buff has to be on the enemy. Unlike Sucrose, the element you want to buff. Oh, yes. Yes, and Hydro is really center of reaction. Actually, yes. Like it's like that. I just like for me like Electro, because even though Hydro is in the center of all reactions, unfortunately some of the reactions cannot you need some reaction to close and get damage, and Electro is most of them. Let's say Electrocharge. Let's say Hyper Bloom, you still need Electro with EM. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's like matter of preference anyway. If you prefer like Hydro, why not? For me, like Dendro and Electro maybe.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes. Animal test 63.
I did it wrong. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Nice and spicy. Absorption test.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Hey,
Just a second. My bad, I did it again.
Stabilize!
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Eat this!
It's like 29, right? It's 29. But it's not vaping. It's not vape damage.
Gather!
Out of the frying pan. Absorption test. You're toast!
Rain cutter. Know my sword.
So Kachina kinda hard to use. Actually, no, she's not so hard to use, but yes, for some enemies, she's not so easy to use. Oski. Scar coming, yes, Oski. She is like, most likely he is coming in a 5. Did you expect that now I have to think about him too? Actually, no, Oski. You know why? Because maybe we will not get Wanderer, but we will get Xianyun. You know why? Because Xianyun and Wanderer, both of them, like have that, let's say, exploration mechanic. Wanderer can fly, Xianyun can jump, you know? Maybe Xianyun will be in a 5.2, not Wanderer, alongside Chaska.
Hoyoverse. Huh?
No, I did something wrong. Definitely did something wrong. Oh. Wait. McDonald's USA and Genshin just announced collaboration and giving out new wing. Yeah. Gliders. Again left out. Yeah. Actually, yes. The Mr. Diverse says that as well. So yeah, that's a shame. Okay, let me try. Maybe which boss is better to go? I want to fight against Tulpa, you know why? Because against Tulpa, you don't need... Let me try Zhongli as well. Again, like, let me try Zhongli. And then I will try, maybe, with Kachina, Zhongli with Kachina, you know? Like only for Vape, without... Yeah, let's go like this team. Anyway, the point is that you can kill that Tulpa with any, like, if, like, from that topic of the stream, you can, like, kill that Tulpa with so many characters, with Hyper Bloom, Vaping, with Mono Pyro, with Fischl, it's also with Sucrose. You can go, like, double Electro, double Dendro, also, it's not a, like, yeah, so many teams, you can use so many teams. Let's go this team. Let's go Zhongli. Like the 59 was like, let's say, highest with Zhongli and Vaping. Maybe Kachina cannot be useful because of that.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Be sanctified. Bow your head. Settle down.
Strike a pose! Let the world come! Hey!
Shine down!
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
So we can assume that Shed is Shed X elemental. Actually, if you ask me, no. You know why? I think elemental damage is a little bit higher in damage, but a little bit. You know, like maybe for a couple percent, something like that. But yes, roughly, kinda like that. So yeah, that 36% elemental resistance shit, like xilonen can give you, it's a lot of damage. Yeah. Okay.
Solidify!
I'm going in!
Japan! Clear the area!
Let's light it up! Yeah.
Stabilize!
Yeah.
Gather!
Everybody stand!
Here goes!
Yeah, Kachina is that, like, yeah. She just, yeah, most likely she cannot give you that. $40k, yes, it's like, you know why it's the same, it's like Enabon, it's like Zhongli's buff without that swirl. With swirl, let me try again with Sucrose, like it was 59, right? It's exactly 40%. So yeah. It's like 40%. Like, yeah, it's like close to 40%. Not exactly, yes. I just wonder why Kachina should work actually. Anyway, let me try Zhongli again. Then I will do couple Kachina and then I will do with Hyperbloom team or any team you want me to use. Because like that Tulpa, yes, like the only problem with the Tulpa, he hit pretty hard and he can one-shot you. It's the only problem. But even without shield, you will be like completely okay with any Geo character. Because Geo can like do crystallize reaction and it gives you some shield. So yeah, let me try this team again. Just like Zhongli without Swell is 40k. Yes, Kachina and Kachina so has 40k. With Kachina, by the way, I mean like let's check this one.
Time to shine! Everyone hold hands! Share my knowledge!
There is no escape!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song!
Illusion shattered!
Be sanctified.
Let's
Teamwork is drip!
Stand clear! Animal test 60
it's 43k, right? It's only vaporized
Let's light it up!
without Zhongli.
Yeah!
So yeah, without Zhongli, it's 43. With Zhongli, it's 59.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Out the frying pan!
Crumble.
No more.
Let's light it up!
Stabilize. Solidify.
I wanted to change the place. I wanted to change the place.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is drip!
Nice and spicy! Stand clear! Absorption test! You're toast!
Gather.
Do I have it? Yeah.
Stabilize.
Thank you!
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Yeah. Solidify.
Everybody stand back!
Out the frying pan! Animal test 6308! Stand clear! Hey, yeah!
Yeah, it's 50 now. With the full buffs, it's 59. With Sucrose, it's 33. No. With Zhongli, it's 59 again in Aban. Like, it's a... Oh, hi, Kakarot. How are you doing? Yeah, let's try Kachina in Aban again, if you don't mind. Like, you know why? Because Kachina should work. I mean, like, it's impossible that she cannot do that. It's like... Yes, with Zhongli and Sucrose Swirl. Zhongli Zhongli without Swill 40k. And Kachina so has, yeah, 40k exactly. Try Kazuha with, you know why, Mira, Kazuha is, he's like I think Kazuha like will not work with Tulpa so well. Yeah, Sucrose is in this way better. Sucrose we were said, unless Sucrose is... Yes, for me Sucrose is Constellation 6 and she has like 900 Elemental Mastery. I can show the build. Zhongli Pillar broke so easy, it's hard to get Elemental Shred.
Tea parties
Oh yeah,
are a must
actually
for
yes,
the well-mannered.
right, Inaban is
If
right.
you'd
I mean
to
like
learn
you
the
get
proper
that resistance
etiquette,
shred from
I'd be
shield.
happy to teach you.
And if you close enough to enemy, you get that debuff. Pillars just gives you some additional
Shine down.
stats.
Hey! Make yourselves a move!
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
There is no escape.
Everyone hold hands!
The tides beckon. Bow your head. Settle down.
Kachina DPS? No, Kachina is just like, I bet it won't work with Kachina. Let's just give it a couple, like one more try at least, because it should. You know why? Okay, let's just like...
Teamwork is true! Nice and spicy! Animal test 6308. Then you're toast!
Let's light it up!
Going in! Nice and spicy! Absorption test. Swirl. Mark. Eat this!
No, it's only 50. It works, you see? But only 50. Let me try it. Let me get that energy back.
Off we go! This is just
My bad. It's 52. But it's with some buff, definitely. My bad, I'm sorry. 52, yeah. Actually, it should give more than 52. Maybe, oh yeah, you know why it's 52? I will explain you why. Just a second. It's because I got only one of the buff. If you check this like that, after the equipment character triggers reaction related to the elemental type, all nearby party members gain 12%. Most likely I got like this one, 28. So if we count like with the 12% more, it means Kachina give you more, like 40% elemental damage bonus. It's more than 20% resistance shred. You know, like 52, 12% of 252 gives you like 60-ish, 62 or 63, something like that, you know? Let me check it. Like, if the equipment characters in the Night's Soul Blessing state, when triggering this effect, all nearby party... Yes, most likely I got like this one, but not this one. Let me check it again, I will try to do. It's a little bit difficult, you know why? Because like, it's Hydro everywhere, but just keep that in mind. If you do this, the same thing against like other enemies, you can get the damage. It means like 40% elemental damage bonus. It's a little slightly, just a little bit more than 20% resistance shred. Now what? It's 40 total. Not what? Did you saw the McDonald's call? Not yet. I mean, I heard about that Kakarot, but haven't saw it. No, it's 40% total, not 60. What? No. It's no. Inaman. I mean like just a second. No, it's not like that. I mean just a second. When I use my Kachina, instead of getting 40%, I got only 28%. But let me do it again. Why not? Let me try it again. So you have to use NA in her Night Soul state. Not normal attacks. No, you don't need to. Like with xilonen, yes, but with Kachina, no. You just need to use that burst and be a little bit lucky. You need a little bit luck.
Strike a pose! Let my name echoes! Roll! The Temple of Wisdom!
Illusion shattered.
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
There is no escape.
I see everything!
Be sanctified.
Looks like it's only in US. For real? That's bad actually. That's what I'm talking about. You see, like Mr. Dever, it's only in US, unfortunately. So you have to use like, we get 20% by triggering reaction and 12. Yes, you're right, but yes, you're right. No, it's not like, you get like 12% by triggering reaction, but the problem is you cannot get pyro. You get like hydro 12%. You know why? Inaban, that's what I'm talking about. You get that like only 28% pyro, but not 12% pyro. You know? So yeah, that's a problem. If I like explained it correctly. Yes, Mirak, it should be 40. Overall, it should be 40. Oh yeah, you get like you're right. We get like 12. Oh yeah, you get like 12%, but that 12% like you get 40% hydro and 28% pyro. That's a problem. That's why damage. I think with 12% Kachina can be better. So overall, 40% elemental damage bonus. It's a little bit better than 20% resistance charge, like a resistance shed. It means 36% resistance shed will give you. Yeah, we need to look, just a second. Let me try it again, couple times. Maybe I can get 40 because, like, you know, like it's possible. Like, all right, let me just like.
Everybody stand out of the frying pan! Yep, stand clear! Animal test 60! Drilling! Dip! Hey-ya! Let her rip! Tulpa, get them!
Let me get energy back.
Off we go! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Off we go!
I want him to change his place.
Off we go! Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Come on, buddy, just.
Don't worry, I got this. Teamwork is strict!
Clear the area! Eat this! Yeah! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Off we go!
Well, I see some issue. Xilonen will face from now. Gain some enemies. I mean, no. With Xilonen, no. You know why? Because with Xilonen, you can like she is way more like. Let's say the problem is my Kachina is low level. Her artifacts like are trash as hell. Weapon is like bad. But when you get enough defense, like actually your character is tanky enough. It's like pretty beefy, you know. It's like, yeah, you can sustain some couple shots even from Tulpa. And with Xilonen Ascension, which is defense, weapon with 69, using that skill you will get additional 60%. So yeah, stats, etc. Xilonen is going to be not bad. Yes, she is different, like with, if you compare with Kachina. I did a video, but I will show on a stream, like she can give you different buffs, which is crazy. Xilonen, in my opinion, cannot do that. Yeah, she just like unable to do that, because after using her skill, you get infusion, and you need to attack enemy couple times to get 90 night soul points. And not only after that, you can get that resistance shot, 36%. So yeah, she's a little bit maybe complicated in if you compare with Kachina, you know. But I think you will be alright, because you know that defense will help a lot.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Commit it to memory. Make yourself some home.
Shine down.
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Just one more try, maybe couple tries, and that's it. I mean, like, but overall, I think yeah, that's about 12% only.
Let the world come alive.
Illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands.
The tides beckon.
And actually, I just came by reading the description, and it says elemental types involved in reaction, and 8 Night Soul, it says elemental type involved in reaction, Hydra and Pyro. Yes, you're right. The problem is, you know what the problem is? So we are getting... No, we cannot. You know what's the problem with that Tulpa? That Tulpa destroys your Pyro immediately. That's why it's so difficult to do swell with Kazuha when you play with Arlecchino and any other characters, you know? If they're on Constellation 0, you know, that's why. Like... that Tulpa immediately like utilize your Pyro auras immediately. So yeah, you cannot like, so yeah, you need to find a window, and Kachina need to attack like with that skill an exact moment to get that 40% Pyro, you know. That's the problem. Oh yeah, that's alright, you know, that's okay. We're just doing testing, like Yes, like it's okay. I mean, that's why it's a problem. But if you get like, I will show you just one more test, but obviously that like, if I'm not mistaken, let's say it's like 40% elemental damage bonus. It's slightly better than 20% resistance shot. It's not so much. It's about maybe, let's compare. It's 59 and 62, right? But not 62. It's about like maybe 52. Plus 12% and 59.
If you're bored, why don't we take a look at my collection together? If something catches your eye, feel free to take it.
Actually, now it's like 57. Gives you less. Last test, and then I will show like about the Kachinas. Okay.
Everybody stand! Boba, get them! Absorption test. Stand clear. Drilling! Get your toast!
Fortunately, you cannot see.
At the frying pan. Here goes!
Try to see.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Everybody stand!
Absorption test. Get there!
That's 52. Now I started thinking, the xilonen will trigger enough crystallized reaction and she doesn't do geoconstruction. Actually, yes. You know why xilonen would be better? I will explain you why, in my opinion. Same now, yes, exactly. I will explain you why xilonen would be better in some cases. Let's say, let me show you. Like, just a second. So yeah, you know this domain, right? So yeah, let me just show one thing here. Like, xilonen would be better because, like, it's not, you will not rely on skill. You just do normal attacks, which is way more, let's say, consistent and convenient. You know, you will get infusion. So yeah, at the moment, you see, we don't have any buff except geo damage bonus, 12%, right? Now we have like 3 buffs. We have Pyro, we have Electro, we have Cry. Also, if you go with one Hydro, you can get this as well. So all of the buff at the same time. If I'm not mistaken, xilonen cannot do the same thing. Xilonen maybe can do like 2 of them or maybe only 1. So yeah. And also Geo, by the way, it's 40% plus. So like, but xilonen will be more convenient because you will do like normal attacks, you know, only that. So you will get like crystallize on element you need. But still, we need to do some testing. I mean, like, yeah, without testing, it's difficult to say. Oh, about that, in about, by the way, geocrystallize, you always get that geo, a geo is always there, because like, let's say alongside geo, you get another buff.
Weather is not bad today. Oh, crud. I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain.
Damn, the brain ain't braining. I mean, like, yeah, by the way, that's why Kachina is so good. You know why? Because if you do some, like, and by the way, she can be better than Zhongli when you do vaping with, like, any other characters. Let me try with this one. I will explain you why. Just a second. But the problem is do it correctly. In some cases, it's a little bit difficult. Who gets, like, double buff? You know? I will go without sucrose, because sucrose, yeah, it's annoying to do swirling, actually, not, yes. Actually, it's better to go without sucrose. Actually, it's like way better. Let's do the test without sucrose. Who needs that swirl, right? We can do like Kachina, Zhongli, but use only Zhongli and then use with yes, actually, it's better test. Just a second. Let's go that like this thing.
For justice.
So yeah.
Adventure time.
I need Bennett buff, I have it. Like, I usually just throw random stuff around. Actually, Mirak, if you ask me, like, I would suggest you to like learn about reaction. You know why? Because with reaction you will get so much damage, just crazy amount of damage. And by the way, with reaction you can clear this Pile Abyss with only 4 stars. I haven't done I will show you my like Hyperbloom team. That team like consists in like only from 4 stars. And team is crazy. And that Tulpa dies like in a minute. It's not so difficult, by the way. So yeah, let's try something like this. Just a second.
History!
You're toast!
Witness the power of the wild drain up.
Shazam!
Okay. It's 40% hydro.
Let's light it up!
Tulpa, get them! Let her rip!
And you know what? Why it's so good? Yeah, I know. Just a second.
Let me weave you a verse.
Just a second. I want to check. Yes, like you get like 50 and 40. It means like at the moment your Shinchu gets like additional 40% and your Shanling gets additional 40% as well. So yeah, like let's say in this case you should do more damage, and it's obvious, you know.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my...
You know, because of that, and it lasts for 15 seconds. Yeah, like it depleted already, but still, it lasts for 15 seconds, which is way more better than swirling. Yes, you can do double swirl with Kazuha, you know that, but with Kazuha it's a little bit annoying. Like doing that, you need to jump, and you just need to land, so yeah, it's a little bit annoying. But with Kachina, it's way better, like way easy to do, and lasts for a long time. The only problem is Mora, unfortunately. So yeah, let's try another test against Tulpa, if you don't mind. Oh yeah, let me do one domain. Zhongli, Kachina, Shanling and Bennett without Sucrose, because yeah, Sucrose mess up a lot. But who needs that swirling? We just need like number and compare if that 40% elemental damage bonus is better than it's better than 20% resistance shred.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Out of the frying pan!
I'm going in!
You're toast! Shazam!
It's only pyro. She needs to do crystallize, and yeah. Yeah, it's like it's time. Oh yeah, I got it. Anyway. So it means like more damage. So why not? And I think it's like, yeah, maybe you need to get used to it, but it's still better than Zhongli's Shield. Yes, a little bit annoying to do, but if you need some damage, just maybe. Just now my reaction was... Oh yeah, about like you know, like she can do up to 5 buffs. Oh, okay, why not? Okay. Let me go like the Steam Spile Abyss. Just let's try. Oh yeah, let me show you the Hyper Bloom. The team I use. It's 4 stars with a Traveler.
The rain is stopping.
By the way, Inabon, that's why I like Kachina, and like, you know, like if you compare with Xilonen, I don't think Xilonen can do the same. Xilonen cannot buff all of the reaction at the same time. She can do one at a time, and that's it. Maybe if she has like AoE on her normal attack, which is, I don't think so. It depends, but enemies need to be close to each other, you know? So yeah, I don't think she has like that great AoE. Let's go like this team. And I will use either Zhongli, Shanling and Bennett to get Vape, or like Kachina, and we can check. by the way, Nabon, you can get all of the reactions with that. I did a video, by the way, on my channel. You can check it if you want. Like, if you go with Shinchu, like, or Yelan, you can get all of the 5 buffs. That's crazy, yeah.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in... This way, Furina level. The Temple of Wisdom.
Be sanctified. Silence!
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Shine down.
Hey!
Let the mighty be humbled. An oversight on my part. Settle down.
Alright, now... So yeah.
Stabilize.
Let's light it up! Everybody!
It's 40k, right? With Jonglish. 40k way.
Let's light it up!
It's level 1 stuff of Homo, by the way. Come on, just change your place.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Eat this! Boba, get them! Sterling, yeah!
No, it's 37.
Let's light it up!
Solidify.
Going in!
At the frying pan, it's...
Let's light it up!
Stabilize.
But it's 40k with Kachinas as well.
Teamwork is dream!
Solidify.
Let's light it up!
Race you! You're toast! Here goes!
35. So it's a full buff. Oh, hi Samir, how are you doing? Can you give suggestion how I can build Fischl? Oh yes, of course. Just a second. Fischl, like, you can use either like 2 weapons. I would suggest you to do that. It's like Stringless, not a bad weapon for her. And if you have like this 5-star, also not a bad weapon. Stringless increase your like skill and burst. Mostly like useful for skill. About her artifacts, it's like best artifacts for her, it's Golden Troop at the moment. And she need crit rate, crit damage. You can go Sundering Fury if you don't have 4 piece, but I would say this piece is better. And alongside this set, you can get Marushi Hunter, which is crazy with Furina, if you have Furina, of course. Like with Furina, I mean like Furina's best in slot is Sundering, it's Golden Troop, but if you use any other DPS characters with Furina, it's better to go Marushi Hunter. So yeah, talents, like mostly her skill, You can increase that burst, but it's up to you. It's not so much damage. It gives you a little bit healing with Constellation 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, some healing when skill duration ends. Official regenerates like 20% of HP. And yeah, that's it. Like mostly that's it. This weapon, why it's so good? I mean, like if you have enough, and she doesn't need energy recharge, by the way. Just like, so yeah, she doesn't need energy recharge at all. So yeah, going with stringless if you have enough crit rate is the way. It's not a bad weapon at all, because that stringless, like at refinement 5, it's 48% increase elemental skill and elemental burst damage. So crazy weapon, and it's free. I mean, like you can get it from a weapon banner, like from a standard banner, from a premium banner, from like everywhere. You can use other weapons, by the way. Like if you have this one, energy recharge, but it gives you some damage. Not a bad weapon at all, by the way. It's like event weapon we had. Yes, like if you don't have any other options, let's say this one, Blackleaf, is also not bad weapon. It gives you crit damage. But if you ask me, this one is great. And Skyward, yes, if you have it. This one, you know, like no, this one is not so good. Official is crazy, actually. Yes, maybe one of the best sub DPS in the game, because like she's a 4-star, and because of that she can compete even 5 stars, you know. So yeah, that's why she's so crazy. Unfortunately, yes, Kachina doesn't work against that Tulpa so good. And yeah, you cannot get enough. Alright, let me do Hyperbloom. Mirak, let me show you my Hyperbloom team. Anyway, I will do the test offline, off camera. You know why? Because it's possible, I think. Maybe I will do some videos. But if it's so complicated, you know, like if it's so struggling, it's like, it makes no sense to do that. You know why? Because who cares? Just imagine you do like 100 runs to get like 12% damage bonus. It's make no sense. Yeah, it's not worth it at all. About my Hyperbloom team, I usually use like, if the 4 stars, team like this, Traveler, Cookie Shinobu if you have her, Yao Yao, and you can use any other Electro or maybe like you can go even Shinchu. You know why Shinchu? Shinchu can give you some defensive utility, even though he's useless against Tulpa. You know, he's Hydro, he is immune to Hydro completely. But this team is not a bad team at all, because Shinchu also can regenerate energy. Even though enemy is like immune, you can still get some energy. You can go Barbara for healing, but Barbara, like, it's up to you. I mean, like, you still have like Yao Yao and Cookie Shinobu as a healers. So yeah, let's try this team. Well, EM Arlecchino kinda. Yes, actually, Mirak, if you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you to go Elemental Master or Arlecchino, and there's only one problem with Arlecchino with that, because she needs attack to get some elemental resistance, you know, up to 20%. If you get like 3k attack, with Bennett it's possible if you have 2k. So yeah, it's usually like you need to go like for Arlecchino about like 2k, 2 plus 2.1k, something like that. The low attack she has, the more fragile she is. So yeah, and she cannot be healed from any other sources, which it's a problem. And that's a really big issue.
Committed to memory, sharing my knowledge.
There is no escape.
The tides beckon. Bow your head. There's a tear in my robe.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
Silence! Be sanctified.
In a moment. There's much passive needs to enemies, so not too good against bosses. You know, like it's like it's like let's say it's not bad against single bosses, but with two enemies it gives you more buff. I mean, like it's like, if you know, like if there's two or like more bosses, you get like 48% if I'm not mistaken, but if it's less, like only 32%, something like that. So yeah, it's still usable, it's still not a bad weapon, but yes, against single bosses maybe we have like better options. But still, there's much, if you ask me, because of that crit rate, crazy weapon. So yeah, about like this team, Miracle. So it's not so difficult.
Stand with me! Lightning,
Germinate! Propagate!
rain outlines your... Our bond is strong!
Scatter!
Guardian rain cutter! Time to act! Know my soul!
Go away!
I'm subtle, you know, like
Out of my way!
Propagate! Spring forth!
Stand with me!
Ready, go! Stay put!
Rain outlines your fate!
Propagate!
Dissipate!
I'll settle this. You Blaze, you're up! Hey, go away!
Our bond is strong!
Propagate!
Don't be scared!
I let my guard down!
Lightning, terrified!
Dissipate!
Germinate!
Yeah! Ready, go!
so yeah, like I don't want to say it's like it's still like because of height, but let me go like official instead of like Shinchu. Like let me go like instead of Shinchu unfortunately not a great option at all. Yeah, that's bad. Let me go official. Official is not so great as well. Raiden is crazy, by the way. If you have like double, like this team, double, it's just crazy team, by the way. So yeah, it's so great. I can try this one, but it's like 5-star. So yeah, I just want to avoid 5 stars. Let's go official. Or maybe you like, if you like don't have official, by the way, you can go Razor as well. Like we have like couple characters who can be good in Hyperbloom. The best one is Cookie and Raiden. Yaemiko can like, she is not a bad character. Also, you can use Razor, by the way, because he gets infusion for 15 seconds by using his like burst, and burst cooldown is 20 seconds. So yeah, you will be alright. Lisa is not so great, unfortunately. You know why? Because you need to do the charge attack or her hold skill attack. So yeah, it's a little bit problem and you will die a lot. She is mostly great in aggravate. Then you can use Saris, like yeah, Saris. Setos maybe not a bad option charge attack, but yes, he's also a little bit complicated. Can you give team suggestion on floor? Yes, of course, but it depends on your characters. Oh, hi Harry, how are you doing? Can you please show your cookie build? Yes, of course, just a second. Use attack send. Yes, Samir, I can, but would be nice if you just write down your characters or give me your ID to check. My cookie Shinobu, just a second. Let me start it. Unfortunately, Harry, my cookie Shinobu is only constellation 0. Yeah, it's sad. You know why? Because yeah, with constellation 2, you get additional 3 seconds of her skill. So yeah, weapon is this one. Overall, I have like 950 elemental mastery and level 19. Just keep that in mind. Hyperbloom reaction scales on elemental mastery and level. So if you have level 80 like Cookie Shinobu, she will deals about 25 to 30% less damage. Just keep that in mind. Like yeah, you need to level up to get more damage. Weapon like Stingless, Iron Sting. No need to refine it, by the way. So yeah, because this damage is make no sense. She's maybe she is one of the weaker characters in this game. Artifacts, I would suggest Flower of Paradise Lost. Yes, many players use Gilded Dream, but this one gives you more damage. So yeah, for all Hyperbloom and Burgeon reactions, it gives you 40% additionally after equipping character, and also each stack of this lasts for 10 seconds, max 4 stacks. It gives you more 25. You see? 40 plus 25. So yeah, it's a lot of it's better than Gilded Dreams. But you still can use you still can use Gilded Dreams or Tulpa. Just keep that in mind. She needs elemental mastery. About talents, whatever. It's because of healing. That's it. You don't need to level up any of them. But if you need some healing, yes, level 90 is okay. And artifact stats. It's elemental mastery, whatever. You can go a little bit energy recharge if you have. Elemental mastery is still the best artifact in the game, by the way. And another elemental mastery. That's it. So yeah. And of course, attack also with elemental mastery as much as you can. And flower with elemental mastery. So yeah, that's pretty easy, not so difficult. And she is great because, especially in Alhaitham, by the way, Alhaitham against that Tulpa is just insane. Let me show you. Mirak, I don't know. I might try EM sand and attack sand. I mean, if you mean constellation, what? I didn't get that. How much she heals? But about her healing, Cookie Shinobu has some she has an issue. You know why? Because when you use her skill, her HP depleted, and her healing scales on HP. So let's say as you use her skill, then switch. So you will be alright actually. Let's say yes, sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but if you are quick enough, I mean with switching, then you're okay. I mean, it also depends on the ping, by the way. If your ping is pretty high, yes, you will, with Cookie Shinobu, it's a little bit struggling. But if your ping is normal, let's say around 100, something like that, in a yellow number, if it's yellow number, then you will be alright. I mean, for me, it's just a second, let me show you. For me, it's like 70, and I'm completely okay. Healing, yes, it's okay. It's about if I'm not mistaken, my build, she does with my build about 4k per tick. Okay, Samir, just a second. Let me check that. You have Kazuha, you have Furina, you have great characters if you ask me. You know why? You can fight against Tulpa with double teams. You have Bennett. Let me show you. You have crazy characters actually. You have whole team. You don't need any. So yeah, First team is going to be Kazuha Arlecchino. No. You need, actually Chlorine doesn't need any healer. You know why? So you can go the team like this. For the second half you can go Kazuha, Arlecchino, Xianling and Bennett, and I will explain why. Because you can destroy that shield with Bennett Plunge. It's not so difficult, it's super easy. Also you can like go Fischl, like you go as a team like Fischl, Arlecchino. It's wait. Okay, well, I changed the team if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let me do this one, Samir, and then I will just adjust my teams to show you. Just give me a couple minutes. Hurry. Oh, nice. I get only. Oh yeah, you can get like about 4K, but it's also depends on your artifacts. You know, like it's if you have like 5-star artifacts with like a little bit HP, etc., you can get enough. But you know, like mostly, let's say if you play Hyper Bloom, you don't need so much healing. So yeah, Kuki Shinobu is great. By the way, Kuki Shinobu is better than Raiden Shogun in Hyper Blooming. Especially in a melee attacker. For a melee attacker, like I'll hate him. If you go like with any other melee attackers, let's say like Shinchu, Nahida and Kuki, great team by the way with Sucrose. You know why? Sucrose is, yes, not so great, but Sucrose can attack from a range, and if there are some different elements, you can do Swill at the same time and apply like doing Hyper Bloom. Yes, let's say maybe it's not an optimal team. Maybe you can go, instead of Sucrose, go another Dendro to increase your Dendro application, or Hydro, because you know Shinchu is great, but he has cooldowns. So yeah, you still have some options, but I like this team like Sucrose, Shinchu, Kuki Shinobu and Nahida, or maybe Traveler. That's a great team by the way for Hyper Blooming. Let's say not a great team, but that team is free to play friendly and you can use it. It's not difficult to build. Alright, let me do this one and then I will try.
Roll! Make yourselves at home!
Illusion shattered!
Unfortunately, yes, you need to kill this
The
one.
tides beckon. Settle down.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo!
Shine down!
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Just a second. So yeah, about this team, by the way, I mean, like before I used Shinchu. Shinchu is not a great option, not gonna lie, because like he's resistant to interruption. Against Tulpa, it's not so great because Tulpa is just tanky as hell.
On, reveal thyself! Stay put!
Scatter! Spring forth!
No rest for the wicked.
The bond is strong. Out of my way.
Midnight Phantasma!
Here!
Don't be scared!
Stand with me.
Hey, go away! Lightning
Purified. By royal decree.
Scatter!
Our bond is strong.
Here!
Out of my way.
As you wish, main Furina.
Propagate!
You play!
I
You're up!
just didn't want to use all of my
Germinate!
burst.
I summon the...
Stand with me.
Ready, go!
I'll settle this.
So yeah, it's like quite easy, not so difficult, you know, like with this team, because like yeah, Xinchu is a little bit annoying. It doesn't give damage whatsoever, like at least he gives like literally nothing. So yes, Samir, about your teams, like you can go like this team, let's say Furina, Chlorine, Fischl, if you have Fischl. Just a second. So a second team is going to be like this. It's like Kazuha, Arlecchino. Oh no, not Kazuha. Just, I'm sorry. So yeah, like this team. I mean, give it a try. Like Fischl, Arlecchino, Xianyun, and Bennett. This one is Furina, Chlorine, Kazuha, but you need to do swell properly. Just a second. I mean, Chlorine, like the character who likes Fischl actually, you know, like she, like with a Fischl, she's great. But let me think. Oh, about that, Marik. But if you notice that that team is great. I mean, like, and by the way, you don't need C6 Fischl for that team. You know, like, you know why? Because that Fischl doesn't give you so much. She cannot. The problem with the Fischl, she is good in aggravate, but not so good in hyper blooming. You know why? Because she cannot attack those dendrocores. Yeah. She mostly missed all of them. Yes, she can do some time to time, but she is not so consistent. So let's say she is completely inconsistent. Let's say like that. Maybe she will do like only one in a while, but that's it. Cookie is way more better. So yeah, most damage comes from Cookie skill and Yao Yao's burst, because Yao Yao just like applying Dendro, like yes, it's like pretty decent amount of Dendro, and also Traveler helps a lot. I also want to know Xianyun build. I mean, like, I'm confused about. Oh, that's alright. Of course, Harry. I will show you just a second. So yeah, this team for the second one. And by the way, with this team, you can like defeat, like destroy this shield as well with Bennett Plunge. And yes, it depends on your Arlecchino, but you can like defeat this golem as well. Why it's better to use Kazuha here? Because yes, second half like have like different enemies, which is annoying. Like yes, even though they mostly neutral, you know why? You need to apply some element. You cannot do, like, if you do swirl, you will get nothing because they don't have anything. You know, maybe like against this ones, because one of them is like let's issue. It casts Geo Crocodile, another one is Pyro something or Animal, but still it's, yeah, Kazuha is only for crowd controlling, for grouping. Just a second. Unfortunately I don't have Chlorine. Let me check your characters. You need at least one healer. Healer would be nice for you, actually, if you ask me, you know. Healer would be nice, but if you have a healer, Furina can heal. But yes, with Chlorine you don't need a healer, actually. I forgot about that. So yeah. Bennett, Xianyun. You know, like, it's not a great option to suggest, actually, to go for Xinchu, but if you have another character, would be nice. I would say... Oh, hi Sujafar, how are you doing? Summer, I would say like try this one. Can you show your yes, of course. Just a second. Let me just I can. Like, you know, like I don't want to say it's a great one, but try this team like Kazuha, Shinchu, Furina, and Chlorinde. Chlorinde is like, you know, like unit official. Actually, you can go this team as well. Yes, you can do it. You know why? Because I don't have any DPS Electro. Yes, only Raiden to at least do some showcasing. With Furina you need healing. Chlorinde doesn't need any healer. Chlorinde can heal herself. And I think it's enough to get at least some fanfare stacks. Try this team. If you will struggle a little bit, you can switch with like, go like this team. Let's say it's, where's my Sarah? Just a second. Let's say yes, Sarah is Chlorinde. Why it's like not a bad idea to use Kazuha. Kazuha in most cases might be not so useful actually. You know what? Yes, he can swirl Electro, and with Fischl, Chlorinde has great synergy with Fischl. So yeah, and Furina, you can get fanfare stack, at least something to get that buff. You know, yes, Overload would be nice, but you need this character for a second half, you know, because like with Bennett you can destroy that shield easily. Okay, let me just show how you can like use this team, because you have these characters. Just a second, guys. I will show my Xianyun and my Mihoyo. Just a second. Let me go like this team on the first half, and I will show how to beat like this one, like Tulpa and this one. Can you show you? Yes, just a second, guys. My Xianyun. My Xianyun is like, she has catch. I would say like, since I use my Raiden as elemental mastery, like with that Dragon's Bane, you know, with like this elemental mastery, this catch is great for her. Constellation 6, just keep that in mind, because Constellation 4 gives you additional Pyronado duration, which is crazy. 40% is just insane. So yeah, like let's say without Constellation 4 you still can use it, but it's going to be a little bit difficult. So yeah, talents it's like 9 and 13, or you can crown Goba, but I wouldn't suggest you. This one is crowned, by the way, but level 12 is more than enough. About weapon, like I showed, like this one, it's, by the way, it's available for you guys. You can get that catch. You just need some fishes, like a little bit, couple fishes, I would say. Artifact set is best for her, is like emblem, because mostly you use her out of her burst. Her damage comes out of her burst. Stats is like this. Is like, I use energy recharge now, because you know, when you use her alone and without any character with Favonius weapon, she is like pretty hunger for energy, unfortunately. So yeah, it costs like 80, I'm sorry, and she is not a great energy regeneration. Like, she doesn't have any kit or ability to regenerate energy. Only Goba can give you only 1 per hit or 2, something like that. It's super low. So that's why usually you use Xianyun with Bennett on the same team. Bennett as a battery, and Xianyun like can utilize the energy from Bennett. So yeah. So it's energy recharge, but actually if you have enough energy recharge, attack is the best stat for here. So just keep that in mind. Attack, pyro damage goblet, it's trash, I know, but I don't have any other option, unfortunately. And crit rate, crit damage. Overall, you need like, overall the stats like this. 60 to 133, it's more than enough, by the way. And by the way, from a catch, you can get additional 12% crit rate. So overall, my stats like 72 to 133. And you see the energy, it's 240. Even this energy sometimes is not enough. Just keep that in mind. If you fight against single boss, it might be not enough. So that's why Bennett is so like you need to go for Bennett as well with Shamling. About my Yao Yao. Oh, Yao Yao is super easy to build. I would suggest to go like this weapon, but if you don't have this one, or maybe you use on another character, this one is a great option. It's like, let's say this weapon made for her. It's like free event weapon we had recently. I don't know if you have it. We got it a couple patches ago. So you have options. Better to go energy recharge for her because her bird and Favonius. You know why? Because she's quite not a bad energy regeneration for your team. For me, she's Constellation 3, but Constellation not so important at all. You know why? Because this one gives Dendro damage bonus, which is useless when you do like in Hyper Blooming, because damage bonus, like for Hyper Blooming, you don't need any damage bonus. Like it scales on EM and the level. Second one is like energy recharge. Yeah, it's not bad. And this one, yeah, increase the level. Talent is like 9-9, but it's also not so important. You know why? It depends if you need enhanced healing or not. If you need more healing, because you see like she scales on HP, then like level up. It's up to you. About artifacts, I use Deepwood. You know why? Because mostly she is not a bad supportive character for Alhaitham. Can be good. Also, if you do Hyper Blooming, this one, Dendro resistant, will be decreased by 30%. It's super useful because you get like enhanced Hyper Bloom damage. Not only Hyper Bloom, but also it's like targets Dendro resistant. It's like elemental skill or burst, hit opponents, the target Dendro resistant will be decreased. So yeah, you will get enhanced damage. About the stats, I use like Elemental Mastery, I use HP and another HP. So it's like that. Not so difficult to build. You don't need crit rate, crit damage. Why maybe you need some crit damage? It's because of that weapon. If you use Favonius, I would suggest to go at least for 40 or 50 crit rate. You know why? Because you need that crit rate for this passive. Unfortunately, yes. Like if you go for, I use this one on Kachina, another one like which is R4. So yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit low on these weapons. I will level up another one, by the way, when I got it, because this weapon is just crazy. Maybe one of the best weapons in the game. I mean, like this Favonius Legs. It's 4-star, but it's crazy, because it's super useful. You can use it on Zhongli. You can use it on any other characters, by the way, supportive especially. So it's like that. She's not so difficult to beat. You don't need any constellations, and you will get the same damage, by the way. I mean, I showed you on Tulpa. Because Dendro doesn't need at all. Yes, energy, it matters a little bit, but still, Favonius will give you enough. So it's like that. I can wait for xilonen. Oh, enjoy. I know, I want that xilonen. I cleared for 12 chamber 1, but first half chamber 2 is difficult. First half chamber 2. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Let me just go the team and I will show you. Unfortunately, I don't have like I don't have chlorine. But chlorine is not a bad. You can like I would suggest you You know what? Just a second. Actually, you can go Hyper Bloom on the first half. Just a second. Let me think. Let's go like Fischl. Let's go Arlecchino. Let's go Shanling and Bennett. For the first half, let's go Kazuha. Let's go. I don't know if you have Raiden or not, or Cookie Shinobu. I mean, like Cookie Shinobu is just crazy, but I will use Cookie Shinobu. I don't know if you have Raiden. Oh, Nahida, I'm sorry. Most likely no. Just let me check your roster. Yeah, I do not have. The Cookie Shinobu is just. Let me go like this team anyway. I will try it. And maybe Traveler, I would say. Just a second. Let's try this team. I just like, I don't know if you like, you definitely have like a traveler. I don't know if you built him or not. I don't know about Cookie Shinobu. You most likely have Shinchu. I cleared for 12 chamber. Oh, by the way, you said Furina. Actually, you can use Furina, right? You can use Furina here. And you can use Yao Yao. Actually, yes, you can use this team. Yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, my bad. I mean, do you have like Yao Yao? Summer, do you have Yao Yao? My friend hit 40k. Is she good? Yes. 40k is enough. It's more than enough. Yao Yao like C6, but I never. Oh, Mirak, you know, like if you for Geo Queen Xilonen, I need a bit more materials for. Yes, I mean like enjoy actually. Oh, if you have Yao Yao, that's crazy. Mark, about Mirak, I'm sorry. About Yao Yao, like if you ask me, Yao Yao is a like great character. I mean, I use her a lot. Just like, you know, like, and let's say if you don't have any other option, she's a great healer. She is a great energy regenerator. She is good in dendro application. Yes, in some cases you need some like, let's say like some specific stats, like, you know, like build or something. Most players suggest to build like with EM, but I would say kind of hybrid with EM HP is way more better, because if you use with Furina, it's possible. You know why? Because her burst, it's like team wide healing, so you can get 300 farm 5 stacks, you know. So because of that, I would say it's better to go like to like, if you can, like it's better to build her. I built that like a Yao Yao immediately because she's just crazy. Maybe one of the best 4-star in the game, in this game, at least for now. She's better than Kirara. Yeah, way better. That Tulpa is so. Yes, Tulpa. Actually, yes. If you like play with Arlecchino, I know. No, come on. You don't have Traveler. Lost my 50-50 to Mona. It's impossible. All right. Yeah, Traveler. Maybe you don't have C6 Traveler, then the Traveler. So yeah, why Yao Yao is better than Traveler? Because like Traveler cannot heal. So yeah, let me try this team. You have Furina. I don't know about Cookie Shinobu and Yao Yao, but if like Raiden is also not a bad option, by the way. Like instead of Cookie, Yao, I would say Raiden is better in this case. Oh, hi the Dreamers, how are you doing? You have Yao Yao, okay. What about Cookie Shinobu, Samir? Do you have Cookie Shinobu or Raiden? Hi Dreamers, hi, how are you doing? Yes, Samir, about like 14Ks, like it's like okay, you know why? Because I will show you my build, by the way. She is also Constellation 0 and free to play 4-star weapon. So yeah, she is also free to play. No, I don't have both of them. Oh my, you don't have both of them. Using Chlorine is bad, because Chlorine is mostly for aggravate. And aggravate, you know what? Then you can go like this team. I mean, you can go Furina. Then go this team. Go for yes. Then try this team. Shinchu. You have Shinchu, right? Yes, you have Shinchu. Go Shinchu, Arlecchino, Shanling and Bennett, and Fischl and Chlorine. I don't have Chlorine, so yeah, I need to like go for another characters, but I just want like to show you. By the way, Cookie Shinobu might be in Wizard Raiden, maybe. So yeah, let me go this team. Just like an official, like here. You know why? I just want to test that. Oh, that's alright. Like, so Cookie, Shinchu, Kollei, and Nahida. Cookie, Shinobu, Shinchu, Kollei, and Nahida. Yes, you can use this team. Why not? But it depends. You know why? If your Kollei is at low constellations, I would suggest to go for Traveler instead. If you have constellation 6, then yes, Kollei apply Dendro like more faster and like than Traveler. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Yes, the problem is it's only 9 seconds and that circle is a little bit low. It's not so big. Then Traveler create Dendro Traveler. If you ask me, I would suggest Traveler anyway instead of like Kollei. Okay, let me try this one. So yeah.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Don't be scared!
Our bond is strong.
Lightning, go! Hey, go away!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Stand with me.
Stay put! Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Ready, go!
I'll settle this.
Don't be scared! Yoo-hoo! Yeah!
Using Kazuha is like you don't need to do that.
Bond is
Actually.
strong.
Go get it, you away!
Wind
Why
strike.
you want to do that? Maybe to like I will show you to grab.
Strike a pose!
Stand with me.
Yeah! You Blade, you're up! Ha!
You know why maybe you need to use Kazuha time to time to gather all of the Dendro cores together. You know, it's helpful. It's like because he can suck those Dendro cores. About this one is like
By royal
Everybody stand.
This is where I fall.
Overrule.
Midnight Phantasma!
Yeah, I'm going in.
Nice and spicy!
Let's light it up. Why do they never miss?
Oz reveal!
No rest for...
Teamwork is driven. Are here.
let me try it. I'm sorry, my bad. So yeah, she's super fragile. Cookie, Shinchu, Kollei, Nahida. Yes, if you have Nahida, by the way, and you have Cookie Shinobu, Abyss will reset soon anyway, and there's no time, so yeah, might wait for next cycle. It could be easy. No, Mirak, unfortunately, next cycle is going to be harder than this one. For real. I saw a couple like lineups. I already saw lineups, so yeah, this one is easier than, let's say yes, better to wait, but according to the info, next one is going to be harder than this one.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
By the way, I messed up, you know why?
bond
You
is
don't
strong.
need to use,
Lightning, hey, go away!
you don't need to use Furina's burst in Hyper 1 at all.
As one with wind and cloud.
Dissipate! Go get it, you away!
Actually, yeah, you don't need to do that.
Wind strike.
Stay put! Strike a pop! I'll settle this!
Alkino powerful but fragile. Yes. It's kind of the last chamber that I couldn't. Last one. Yes, last one is a little bit tricky. You know why? It's better to go for like as a character like Uzia or Numa against that golem. You know, that's why Navi is so great against him. Navi is just crazy. By the way, in this pile abyss, you can use her if you have. If you don't have like at least one Uzia, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, is Numa character would be very, very helpful against that boss. You can stun him.
My royal... Everybody stand! You're toast! Wings of darkness! Teamwork is true!
Transfixed.
Okay.
Don't be scared! Lightning terrified! Don't get him, you away!
Yeah, at least you're mastering your hype. You know? Actually, no. You know what? It's useful. You know why? Because you increase like.
Get with me! Shower me with praise!
Actually, it's useful because you increase Furina's damage.
Time to go.
Out of my way!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Here, you, Blade! You're up! Our bond is strong!
It's yeah, it's useful. Yeah, it's useful because you increase like you increase Furina's saloon members' damage. Oh, just one last try and that's it. What should we use? One Dendro, Orisley, Bennett, and Shanling. Oh, you know, like actually you can do that. You know why? Because you can keep, according to the info, this team is not bad. Why? Because you can keep that fire, that pyro, aura, and do more melt damage. But
I do
you know,
worry about
if I'm
the
not
well-being of my
mistaken, it's
retinue
not
during
work
my
like this.
impromptu absence.
Because
I'm
that
sure the
pyro
good people
aura,
of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely
it's not, it's,
fine, main format.
let's say burning is not pyro aura, you know what I mean? Let's say why you want to use that team like Dendro, Shanling, Bennett, and Risley, because when, like, since Risley is like catalyst and normal attacker, you apply Dendro on pyro to keep that, like according to like your thoughts, it's like keeping that pyro aura, right? But it's not correct because like Dendro just increase burning time, but not pyro aura. It's completely different thing. So I think this is not correct. Like this thing, you still can use it, but I don't think it's like work as you expect. You know, it's not going to work as you expect. So, but you can try it. It's a Risley, one Dendro, let's say like Coley, Dendro Traveler will not work, Coley, Emily, maybe Nahida. Nahida is not so great actually, but Emily and Coley is okay, and Risley with Shanling and Bennett. But I don't think it's going to work like you expect, unfortunately, because like, you know, like as you know, like Dendro and Pyro gives you burning, like yes, but not pyro aura. It's different things a little bit. But give it a try. Unfortunately, I don't have Risley like to test it. Yes, I have Charlotte, but Charlotte is not like the great, like let's say she's not so great character to test with. So Risley is way different. Just for trial? Yes, you can try it. I mean, if you ask me to. Like, yes, of course, you can try it, but you know, like, what's the problem? The problem is that burning and pyro aura is completely different things. That's the problem, unfortunately. Because, you get the point. I mean, no need to more than that. You just get the point. Because burning is burning, pyro aura is pyro aura. It's completely different things. It's like if you keep burning, it doesn't mean that you keep that pyro aura on an enemy. So it's completely different things. So you will like it's useless. I would say like in short, it's just useless. It's better to go maybe like another pyro or another cryo to give some stats to Risley instead of going that Dendro, you know. Maybe you will get increased damage, but it's not because of melt. It's because of like maybe like burning, you know. Give it a try. Alright, I hope I will not die this time.
Oh, it's for me! Huh? Everybody stand!
Oh, I forgot.
Witness my rise. Lay together.
Midnight, fantastic! Teamwork is trick! Eat this! I summon!
Transfix. Let's light it up. Off we go. Yeah, adventure time. I'm going in.
Tulpa, get them! By royal decree!
Oh, come on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just like, you know, like that's why I don't like to use Zhongli so much. When you use Zhongli, you just lose all of your. Last time, that's it. And just like one more time. Damn. What a shame.
Time to shine! Stay put! Hey, stop! Lightning, purify!
Clouds high. The birds.
Don't be scared! Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive! Don't get it, Uruguay!
Yeah, Furina's, it's better to use Furina's burst. And you see the splash screen? The splash screen means like you get that 300 farm face tanks.
Out of my way!
As one with wind and cloud.
It's a waste, I know.
Let my name echo in song! Get with me! Hey, go away! Don't be scared! Yoo-hoo!
Wind strike.
Yeah, Mirak. That's alright. No one say anything. Oh, okay. I like Arlecchino and Emily team. Arlecchino and Emily, yes, it's not bad. And you know why? In Overworld, because Emily gives you pyro immunity. I mean, like that burning immunity, you know, like up to 85%. Yes, it's like, it's easy and convenient to use in Overworld. But overall, you know, like, let's say, it's still, Emily is not intended to be played in Arlecchino. Because you know why? Yeah, you can. I mean, I use like Emily with Neuvillette, not a bad team at all. Yes, with Emily that like got that burst, which is crazy actually, not gonna lie. So yeah, just like crazy amount of damage. Alright, like let me just like
Overruled.
stand back a bit.
Teamwork is drip.
You're toast! Oz, reveal!
Commendable. Everlasting as the moon.
Everybody stand! Wings of darkness!
I'm going in. Children sing.
Alright. Sorry guys, my bad. It's possible, I don't know why, I just like a little bit rush. After seeing Emily gameplay, I just like... Emily, yes, she's not bad. I mean, like, I don't want to say she's bad or terrible. No, not at all. I mean, like, let me try Emily. Unfortunately, like, you know, like, she's good in hyper blooming, even though she's not intended to use in hyper bloom teams. I like to use her in hyper blooming with Neuvillette especially, because in some why? Because Nahida is useless. Like, she is better than Emily in single targets in one waves, but Nahida's burst when she gives you 250 elemental mastery is not so useful. You know why? Because she gives that 250, like up to 250 to active character, and when you switch Raiden, it means like no elemental mastery increased for Raiden. It's only increased elemental mastery for your active character, which is Neuvillette. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky in this case, but it's like, why not? Let me go like this team with Emily instead of...
The pleasure is all mine.
Let me do something else, maybe I will need fresh air.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
There is no escape!
Russian floral!
Let the mighty be humbled.
So yeah, if you see like it's like crazy amount of, like, for real, it's not a bad damage at all. And that elemental mastering, like, yeah, my... Let me go with Nahida. Oh, sorry. Okay. Bye bye. Yes, alright, Samir. I will, like, yeah, I will do it tomorrow, maybe. Not like, I want to show you how to destroy that shield. You know, it's like, it's not a big, just like, yeah, maybe I like a little bit rush. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Which character you advise me to get, because I lost my 50/50 and have a guarantee. Okay, it's like, it depends on which characters you have, and it depends which characters you want. You know, let's say if you like upcoming banner, which is Raiden and Kinich, I would suggest you to skip Kinich if you ask me. Because like Kinich he is not bad, but you need some specific characters, and still, yeah, I would suggest like just skip him. About Raiden is great, but if you ask me, like, if you have enough Primogems, I would suggest you to go for Raiden and Nahida, because Raiden is going to be like in a 5.0 phase 2, Nahida is in a 5.1 phase 2. alongside Hu Tao. Why I wouldn't suggest you to go for xilonen? Xilonen is not bad, but you need some crazy DPS. Like, you don't need so crazy DPS. You will get crazy DPS anyway. But I think getting like xilonen is good, but she is a little bit, I don't want to say limited, but she is a little bit different character. I mean, like Raiden and Nahida will give you more than xilonen alone, because alongside xilonen we will get Hu Tao, which is not bad, you know. Yes, you can go xilonen and Raiden and use Raiden as a DPS character, but skipping Nahida is not a great idea. Nahida is just crazy, for real. Nahida is just insane character. I don't use Nahida so much, you know why? Because she is powerful, for real. In Overworld I just try to skip her. It's like, yeah, I use another characters. But at the same time, I would suggest you, like Kinich, definitely skip. Kinich is like, yeah, Kinich is not such character for, at least for now. You know why? Because we don't have great supportive character for him. Unfortunately, she is not a bad DPS. Not gonna lie, he has like that skill. I mean, like the jumping with that hook, which is crazy. Looks so great, and also will be useful in Overworld. But anyway, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Kinich. About Raiden, yes. Nahida, definitely yes. If you can get Kuki Shinobu, by the way, you can skip Raiden, even though Raiden is way better. Because you know why? You can use Raiden in like, yes, the only problem with Raiden, she cannot heal. That's it. Other than that, yeah, she's crazy. You can use her as a DPS. You still like, just keep that in mind. Getting a character means you need to farm artifacts, you need to farm like mats for her. So yeah, mostly artifact, because it's a little bit difficult. EM Raiden is super easy to build, like super easy to build. That's why I would suggest you to go Nahida and Raiden, because you can like, let me show you. Her ult sound is so out of... Yes, actually. I'm skipping both, actually. Miracle. Okay, bye-bye, dreamers. I might go for Nahida and Arlecchino. Oh, Nahida and Arlecchino. Oh, you have Kuki Shinobu. If so, yes. If you have Kuki Shinobu, then yes, you can skip Raiden. You can go for... I wouldn't suggest you to skip Nahida. Yeah. Because, let me show you. Oh yeah, let me show the team I like to use. It's like Sucrose, Shinchu, and Kuki Shinobu. For me, Kuki Shinobu is only Constellation 0. So yeah, no Constellation whatsoever. But she is great. But yes, if you have Kuki Shinobu, you can easily skip Raiden. Like, let's say yes, Raiden is Raiden. She is great character. You know why? But Kuki Shinobu with that additional Constellation 2, which gives you additional 3 seconds for her skill, is more than enough. Yes, you cannot use her with Neuvillette if you have him. Let's say for range characters. Let's say also Kuki Shinobu, like Raiden, great for Furina to do some electro charge damage. But let's say Arlecchino, yeah, go for Nahida and Arlecchino. Arlecchino, like alone with 4-star characters, can be so great. Let's say with Arlecchino, Shinchu, Xianling, and Bennett, crazy team. Arlecchino, Fischl, Xianling, and Bennett, crazy team. You can use Sucrose, Arlecchino, Shinchu, and Bennett, like crazy team. So yeah, you have so many options for that. Only alone Arlecchino with a 4-star. So yeah, I would be better to skip, because Raiden is a little bit specific character. You know why? Raiden relies on energy cost, and that's a problem. Because let's say if you go with a character who has low energy cost, let's say 60 is okay, but still, like, she relies on this number a lot. The most your character have, like the highest this number of your characters, like teammates, the higher her damage. Just keep that in mind. Of course, you need crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, but let's say you already have like her build, you know, build Raiden. So because of that, yes, that's why Kujoy Sara is so great for her. Kujoy Sara at Constellation 6, like, she has burst at cost 80, which is crazy for her. Also, with Constellation 6, she gives additional like crit damage, which is crazy. Also, she can buff. So yeah, like she made for Raiden. That's why she is better than Bennett. But you can use Bennett alongside her. The only problem is mostly, like most players use Noblesse on both of these characters. But Noblesse has problem as well. It's not a problem, it's like the way how it works. Noblesse buff cannot be stacked. If you see, like using an elemental burst increase all party members attack by 20 for 12 seconds, this effect cannot be stacked. So yeah, if you use like this burst, his burst, or after that you use Sarah's skill, you will like cancel this one and get Sarah's skill burst attack buff. So yeah, it's like that's why it's a little bit tricky. You need to do some tests. I mean, like, but if you have Sarah, of course. But if you skip, like, yeah, it's about Raiden. If you skip Raiden, you don't need, like, don't even think about it. So yeah, Cookie Shinobu is great. I settled on Jin DPS, Furina Field DPS, Xianyun and Bennett support. It's not a bad team. Like anyway, Mirak, if you have like, if you have C6 Sarah, it doesn't mean you need to go for Raiden. Skip Raiden. Raiden is a little bit difficult. That's why I just like, you know, I changed my Raiden to EM. I mean, she's not bad, but at the moment, like we have like, when you have couple waves, and especially that mechanical array, by the way, you can miss her burst. It's like, and if you miss some burst, I mean like that, you miss some damage, you miss energy recharge, so it's a little bit difficult to get energy back, even though my Raiden DPS has like about 290 energy recharge, and it's a lot, you know. So yeah, she's a little bit complicated, I would say, like not like Cookie. And if you want to play out of Hyper Bloom, use Hyper Bloom reaction, Cookie is more than enough. About that team, by the way, I sell like on Jin, Furina, Xianyun and Bennett. It's not a bad team. The only problem is, you know what? Like Furina has like pretty slow on Hydra application. She's not so fast, but still you can use this team. Why not? I mean like, because Bennett can heal, Jin can heal, you get that 300 fanfare stack. Unfortunately, all of these characters are supportive characters. Like, you know, like Xianyun, you can use only Xianyun as a DPS. That's it. She is not bad, but she's, anyway, she is like a supportive character. So yeah, about this thing.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
No, my sword! Witness the power of lightning purified!
This animal hypostasis emulation. Animal test 6308.
You see, like, it's I like this thing a lot. It's so crazy. I mean, like, you know why? Even though Sucrose is a range, Cookie Shinobu's skill is like, it has like pretty huge, if you see, area of effect, and it's more than enough. You see, like, get like, use some swill and do like some applying electro. So yeah, like crazy team actually. It's like, by the way, you can use this team in Spiral Abyss and you will be completely okay. And this Spiral Abyss. Oh my, I messed up anyway. Can you show your knife? Yes, of course, just a second. I messed up, I mean like, yeah. Oh. Just a second. My Nahida is like... oh, my Nahida is not so great actually. I mean like, you know why? You see like only 690, which is not okay. I use that with this. Constellation 0, Talents 1, 10, 10. Overall stats is like 56 to 195. Why I say it's not good? Because it's better to go like with this weapon, Sacrificial Fragments, or this one, it's Magic Guide. I mean like EM weapon is way better for her instead of like this one. But this weapon can be good time to time. You know why? Because all of these buffs, I mean this weapon gives you, like work on Nahida. EM, it's okay. Elemental damage bonus 96% is okay, and attack, even attack, it's not bad. It's like like let's say it gives you less damage, but it's still useful on Nahida. That's why I use this one. That's why, like I said, that it's not a great build. Yes, this amount of crit damage. Also, I got like about, if you know her passive, can give you a crit rate out of her elemental mastery. So I got about like 12 or 14% more crit rate. It means overall it's like 68-ish something to like 195. But still, I would suggest to go for sacrificial instead of this one. So yeah, this one is better. Gives you an EM. Is Cookie yes. C0 is in with this, yes. Cookie C0, you need to build crit or on her. Actually, you know, you can do that. You know why? Because she can do damage. She can do dendro damage. Let me show you. And you can build her like with crit. About Constellation 0, yes, like it's a little bit difficult to use. Like you need to get used to that, but yes, it's possible. For me, unfortunately, yes, she is also Constellation 0, but she is crazy. She is just insane. Just a second, I messed up. So yeah. You can, I mean, like you don't need to do that, Mirak, but you can. That's why I suggest you, like usually her build is going to be like this. It's like, let me show, oh yeah, let me show my artifacts. So yeah, for me it's elemental mastery and crit rate. So I build it like that because I have like pretty good pieces, you know. This one is 44 elemental mastery, this one is like 86. So yeah, overall it's okay. The only issue is a weapon. Let's say, now let me switch that weapon by the way. So yeah, now she has like 839 and 56 and 140, which is more than enough by the way. You don't need more than that. But yes, usually I use with this. I'm more comfortable with that weapon, I don't know why. With this, like those buffs by the way, you get from that wizard, it's just crazy. It's like crazy weapon. Unfortunately, not all of the characters can fully utilize that buffs.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me leave you a bird.
Make yourselves at home.
Dissipate.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
This may hurt a little.
My Cookie Shinobu like burst or like skill depleted. But you can use it by the way with like or as a DPS. Alright. Defense please. Okay, goblet defense. Okay. Let me continue.
Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong. World, Mark 2. Stand clear.
I still prefer to use like
Animal
super.
test 6308.
This is way better. See, you know why? Because I will explain you why. Because Sucrose like has that AoE attack, I mean her skill, and also she's range. So yeah, she's crazy. I mean like Cookie is just insane character. I mean like I'm sorry, Sucrose. Sucrose in this case, yeah, just crazy. Alright. Yeah, guys, maybe that's it for today. I will try that Arlecchino tomorrow. Actually, yeah. Tank Sans, it's not okay. This one, okay. Let me just use that strong box, and that's it for today. Yeah, fighting against that Tulpa. By the way, you can use different, like today, like yeah, I did a lot of tests. Unfortunately, it's better to do it off camera and then like do like show you exact teams. But sometimes, you know, like it's better to see something, like when you change something in your like let's say the weapon or maybe one character. Let me switch that back. So yeah, Sucrose with EM is way more valuable. But that Tulpa, if you notice that, by the way, guys, fighting with Hyper Bloom team with healers is way more easy than using Arlecchino. Even though Arlecchino gives you like crazy DPS and a great DPS, maybe one of the best DPS in the game at the moment, but still, it's like because of like healing, etc. Yes, just Tulpa can hit you in like with one shot. It's not challenging or difficult, but you need to be more like, you know, like focused, I would say, because when you use Yao Yao, you can get a hit and you're okay. Who cares, you know, like you get the healing. But with Arlecchino, you need to be a little bit more careful.
I'm quite flattered.
Yeah, I'm quite. So yeah, I need couple pieces for my Neuvillette actually. Oh, okay. Okay, now this actually it's bad. It's HP Sands. I hate Tulpa because my main source of damage is Furina. However, he is immune. Oh yes, I'm gonna try Nahida Sino. Nahida Sino, Shinchu, and Yao Yao. You can, but instead of Yao Yao, oh yeah, actually yes, you need some healing. That's why yes, Nahida Sino, Shinchu, and Yao Yao not a bad team. You can, yes, you can do it. And I'll hate him, Nahida Yelan. About I'll hate him, by the way, let me show you. Just yeah, I have couple minutes. Let me show you that I'll hate him against Tulpa. Anyway, let me do it. It's a little bit late actually here, but anyway, let me just a second. What I'll hate him just crazy against that Tulpa. Oh yeah. I'll hit him Nahida, Yelan, and then Ramsey. No, it's not like mine. C0 with Yato. No. Actually, Yelan is not a great option, and I will explain you, Mirak, why. Yes, you can use Yelan. Actually, Yelan is not bad. The only problem is like Yelan gives you. Just a second. Yelan gives you damage,
Let
but
the world collide!
Illusion shattered!
This'll brighten up the place.
Settle down. Be sanctified. Bow your head. Be not perturbed. I'm unscathed.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in some...
Shine down!
The tides beckon. Silence! Settle down!
C0, that's alright. For me, I'll hate him. It's Constellation 1, but it's I use Jade Cutter.
Hey,
Body and brain
You
cutter.
don't know.
lightning terrified! I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Rain outlines your
A process of elimination. Diffract.
Minute to minute!
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Here you are.
So Alhaitham just destroying this one. Alhaitham is so easy to use. Like Alhaitham is like, for real. This character is just crazy. I mean, if you have him, I can show you my build if you want to, but that character is just crazy. And you can go Yelan, but I usually prefer Xinchu. You know why? Xinchu apply. Yes, Yelan is my favorite character in Jar, you know that. So yeah, Xinchu, why I prefer Xinchu apply Hydro more fast, like not more fast, I'm sorry, like a little bit faster than Yelan. But Yelan gives you DPS, some like additional damage, you know that, by using her burst. So yeah, Yelan is not a bad option at all. Since you have Kukishinobu, Kukishinobu can heal Alhaitham, that's it. So yeah, Alhaitham is just like destroyer. He just destroys a Tulpa in no time. By the way, you can like, why Nahide is so good with Alhaitham, because when you use that burst, Nahide gives additional elemental mastery to your Alhaitham, which is crazy. So because he's main DPS and he can utilize this EM. So it's like that. Oh yeah, my build. My weapon is like Jade Cutter, Constellation 1, but this one is that's whatever. Like I got like 2 5-star in one multi, that's why. Artifact, I use 2-piece at the moment. I just switched to do some tests. I don't remember why, but Gilded Dream, if you have good stats, Gilded Dream is better. Gilded Dream is #1 for him, but this one is also not so far away. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Talents is like 10-10-6. I don't need his burst. Why I level up this one? To do plunge attack with Xianyun. Let's for a test only. Overall stats is like this. 73 to like 192. So it's like yeah, an artifact, elemental mastery, dendro damage, and crit rate. It depends on your needs. So yeah, because of Jade Cutter, I have enough, and that's why I go for crit damage. Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, but by the way, if you use 2-piece, like Gilded Dream is better. Unfortunately, I just did like test and he's still pretty powerful, so yeah, I just keep it on that. So yeah, alright guys, thanks for joining. It's a little bit late, yeah, but I will be online tomorrow, we'll see. Like, I will do that Arlecchino again, and if you want me to, by the way, I can do Tulpa again, because Tulpa, I know that some players struggling with Tulpa and cannot find a proper team for him, despite we already have all of the characters. I mean, you can even use 4-star, as you noticed, like Traveler, Yao Yao, Kukishinobu, and Xinchu or Fischl, and you will be completely okay. You can kill him in a minute. That team is so easy to use because of you have like 2 healers, Kukishinobu and Yao Yao can heal. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys.
I guess I'll post a position at the Adventurers Guild. I don't want to Bandersnatch Cliff is known for its views and a rather spiky soup.